the huge advantage behind re-listen, rewatch, and reread. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I have two friends here giving you the idea of there are certain ideas that we can't learn enough of. These are two books that I go back to, and I'm not a good reader. I enjoy reading. I'm not very fast at it, and I have a difficult time keeping attention on things. But these are two that I can always go back to. This one's called, and it's corny, I know, but this is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Very corny, written in slightly older language. I mean, the book is nearly 100 years old. This is also an oldie but a goodie, How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling, Frank Bettger, Dale Carnegie. Two amazing books that the titles and everything would not really give you an idea of what you can get out of them. These are two I go back to, and I haven't been going back to them as often, but they're two that I love so much that I do like returning back to them. And what I found, here's a quick tip for you, which I've brought up before, but I don't always take my own advice right off the bat. Oftentimes I need to hear it a couple times. And so the advice is that if you have a really good book that you've read it once with your eyeballs at least, and then go and get the audio version of it, and then just hold it on your phone or download it on your phone every once in a while and listen to it. I just recently got the audio versions of both of these and have been listening to it and have gotten so much out of it. Just having it play in the background is such a huge advantage. And there's a huge advantage to revisiting things that take you in the right direction. Just say it that way. So I was just recently re-listening. I've got something that's going to fall right behind the camera, so I had to readjust it. There's a huge advantage. I was re-listening to a speech that a mentor of mine, his name's Joe, and he was discussing this concept, how he's basically picked the same, I think he said 3 books, and has read a little of each one for the past 3 or 4 years, something like that. And that he has gotten so much more out of that than trying to just run and read as many books as quickly as he can. Because that's one of the things you fall into when you get back into reading, and most people don't. But if you ever do get back into reading, people get into this idea that what I need to do is cram as many different books in my head and go through books as quickly as possible and just glean everything I can and then run to the next one. Whereas if you have a couple of books that are really solid, you ought to reread them. And if you're not good at rereading them, you ought to re-listen to them. Because you're going to get the information in again anyway, somehow. Find a way to get it back in there and to keep it recirculating, because good ideas don't go out of style. If it's a principle, it's going to last. And it doesn't matter whether it's a book or whether it's a speech or something else that gets you going, that is just something you listen to, or whether it's something you watch. There's so much good stuff there's a lot of crap, but there's a whole bunch of good stuff on YouTube and other places. Any place you get videos, Rumble or any of these other video sites, Vimeo. If you find ones that work for you, save them. Save a bookmark on your phone. Find a way to save them and go back to them. Set time aside, either in your drive time or sometime during the day. Even if you're going to sleep at night, have something playing that puts you back in the zone that you know you need to be in. If you can do that, there's no end to what you can reach by revisiting the things that you know stir your soul. The things that get you going, the things that put you on the right level of engagement in your mind, the right level of enlightenment, if you will. Wherever you are your best, find those things. I don't care if it's a movie. Find the things that get you going and go back to them. And don't feel bad about going back to them. realize that it's hitting something. You may not even know what it's hitting. It may be a song or something that hits you on a certain level. You need to replay it and find that level again. And you got to do that over and over and over again. I'm not saying you should shut your mind off to everything that's new. I'm saying that oftentimes, especially nowadays, when we have a million new things coming in all the time, podcasts are a great example. And I'm a person that produces podcasts, but also podcasts are one of those things you get on a subscription and they just keep coming in, and they never stop until you unsubscribe. They just keep piling in like emails, and you may never get to them all, and you just got to be okay with that. Set aside the new stuff once in a while to take on something old, to take on something that you know you need to go back to, or that you come across again and you go, wow, this is powerful stuff. I got to revisit this on a regular basis. Make time for that. Make it happen in your life. It's really, really, really important. Hopefully that's helpful to you. I've got a book, and it may be a book that you just read and throw away. I don't know, but hopefully it's helpful. 9 ways to Amazon-proof your business. It's really a starting point, because I talk about all these different, just like I do on here, I talk about all these different resources, places you can go beyond this very book. 9 ways to Amazon-proof your business. It's all about overcoming competition, and really the concept of competition in your mind, and making your business stand out. If you'd like to go purchase a copy, you're welcome to do that, or you can get a free copy at AmazonProofBook.com. That's all we got for today. You have a great one. Get out there and let the magic happen.